Okay guys, I just wanted to go through a little video, some stuff I bought today. I thought might be a good deal. Turned out not so much. There was a box full of ammo. This box, that's, I don't know, like 8 inches by 12 inches by, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, there was 2 or 3 inches in the bottom. And on top, there was some oddball stuff. So I said, you know, it might be a good deal there. And I ended up paying way too much for it. I paid $65. Turns out the couple that was on top that I seen were the only ones in the box, but I did the math on all of it. It works out. If I go and buy this retail, it would cost me about that much. Anyway, so I'll go through real quick what I got, and then I want to show you the interesting stuff at the end. 20 gauge. There was, well, 3/4 of a box or so. There's 17 rounds. They're all number 4s and number 5s. Mostly Canuck, but whatever. I'll use all this stuff for trap loads. I'll get to those in the end. Number 6, 12 gauge. Actually, I did that differently. For the 12 gauge stuff, there was 25 heavier ones. So there's a bunch of these Magnums, and then these ones are heavy Dove. And there's some Imperials in there. These gold colored ones, it says Black Arrow Professional 2 7/8 ounce. Oh, sorry, 2 7/8 ounce. Doesn't say what size they are, but 1 12 gauge slug, a 2.5 inch number 4, and a number 2. Again, all this oddball stuff, it's gonna be for skeet. I wouldn't take a whole bunch of random shells in the woods. There was a few rifle rounds. Again, stuff like this I put on the shelf kind of for test loads. It's all factory stuff. That one there, that's a 303. That's not going to get used. Sometimes I work on guns, I'll do something to the firing pin or this and that. I just want to make sure it fires. That's what I end up using this stuff for. I got 3 10 gauge shells. They're all old paper. They're Dominion. Yeah, they're all the same. 2 of them are shot shells. One of them is a ball round. I don't have a 10 gauge, but I know someone who does. There's that bag of number 6. This is the 12 gauge lighter ones. And there was 31 lighter 12 gauge loads. And that's the number 5s, number 6s. And I think there was 2 7.5s. About a box of 22 rounds. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with those, but always like these. This is 30-06. Head stamp is, I believe that's EW, and the year is 42. This is another new camera, by the way. I'm really hard on phones. So again, just for testing guns. 2 410 slugs. I got 4 of these. I don't know what these are. They're 12 gauge shells. It's globalshot.com. I guess I could go check that out. Probably tell me. Anyway, they're Rio Halls, and it says 20 Super Game. I can't make out what that is on the bottom on any of them. It's 1.5 ounce. I got some 28 gauge stuff, which I forgot to write down, but anyway, there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 shot shells and a slug. Again, I don't know anyone's got one of those either. 16 gauge. For the 16 gauge, I got 2 slugs. I got 2 ball cartridges. Yeah, these 2 here. And oh, there's 2 slugs, 2 shot and 2 ball. Okay, now we get into the interesting stuff, and this was the stuff that was on top. Unfortunately, that's all that there was. These struck me kind of funny because they were so light. I got 4 of these. They're Western, so they're Winchester. Yeah, Winchester Western, 12 gauge. Field Trail Popper Load, smokeless blank. I have to take those to the range and have some fun. I got one 3-inch shell here. It's doesn't say what size shot it is. It's Azote, A-Z-O-T, made in USSR. Anyway, it's got what looks like a cartridge on it. .32 Smith & Wesson long, 38 Smith & Wesson, nothing special there. This one I recognized right away. It's Dominion 455 Colt. And I think we all know that's a 455 Webley round. You can tell by the bullet and the really thin rim on there. Now, the one thing that caught my eye, this is what cost me the money. I couldn't stop thinking about this, so I had to go back and buy the box. So, on here, you can kind of see that. Anyway, that says Nuremberg on the bottom, and on the top, it's H.Utendoerffer. Not even going to try and pronounce that one. External lube roofs. I did the measurements on this baby. It's got a 12.5 mil bullet. In fact, if we move up a little bit, we can probably get, yeah, 12.59. .59, so there's your 12.7 by 44 rolling block. But here's something that I found odd. It's got a piece of copper in the end of it. I can do some Googling and find out what that is, or if anybody knows, just let me know in the comments why that's got copper. I doubt it's an incendiary or an explosive round or anything like that. I don't know if they had any of those back then. But it's odd, the piece of copper on the end of a bullet that old. I mean, that's 1880s. The rimfire version of this was in the 1870s and 1880s. I think they took those rolling blocks and they rechambered them for center fire, and I believe they moved them on to kind of like a home guard type unit, and their main forces went to a newer, better rifle. Anyway, that was the one thing that really caught my eye. I probably could have just bought a couple of things out of the box, but I was kind of betting that there was going to be more. There wasn't. But that's okay. It's only money. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.